Hi Amy, we're back today. I've got my ladies here working out. Today we're gonna go through, if you've never really exercised before and you just wanna start out, you wanna do some things that are the right way, you wanna do things that are safe, but you really wanna just get into starting out with exercise. We always start with core. It's the most basic and it's also the most important. So today the ladies are gonna show us basic core, and you've all seen it, but we're gonna go through a couple of different techniques for working on your core. So the first one is a basic forward plank or front plank. So the ladies are gonna be on their forearms and their knees, okay? So you wanna be a straight line from your knees to your head. If you've got a little bit of a dip in your low back, you wanna come up and then just kinda tuck your hips underneath you by squeezing your glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good, okay? So you're in good position. Now, once you're in this position and you can hold this for 35, 45 seconds to a minute, now you're ready to advance it and go up onto your toes. So you're gonna lock and hold that position with your abs as you push and extend up onto the toes. So go ahead. Good. Let's have you squeeze that again. April, squeeze. There you go. So nice and flat all the way across. Okay, now your abs are tight, you're holding in control, the head is looking just out in front of you, so you're not lifting the head way up and you're not looking straight down. You want a good neutral spine position. And this is one of those things where the longer you can hold it, the stronger your core is, the more stable your core is. So you're working on time. So as they come down, again, you're gonna come down to the knees first and then all the way flat. You don't just give up, okay? Your spine is being protected by those abdominal muscles, and the minute you give up and you just flop to the ground, your spine's no longer protected. So go down slow when you're coming in and out of these positions. Next one, we're gonna go to the side. So they're gonna be on one side, facing each other. Knees are slightly bent. Abs are tight, meaning don't let the midsection drop down. You want to be neutral. Then what you're going to do is push down into the feet and into the elbow, and then straighten up as you lift your hips up into the air. So up, 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 as high as you can. Abs are tight. And again, this is holding for time to build stability. So that's good there. Now as you come down, I want you to bend your knees a little bit and come back down into the same way, controlling and protecting the spine the whole way through the movement. Okay, let's do the other side. All right, abs are tight, and press it up. Extend, hips high. If you think your hips are high enough, go a little bit further. A little bit higher, April. There you go. Hold nice and stable, nice and still. 3, 2, 1, drop your head down just a little bit, good. And then slowly come back down to the knees. Excellent. Okay, last one we're gonna do is on your back. Because when you think of training your core, most people think your abs, your abs, your abs, but you wanna train your core like a box. Okay, so we did the front, we did the two sides, and now we're gonna do the back. So they're gonna go into a basic glute bridge, lying on their back. Their feet are flat. You want your feet and your knees separated at the same width as your legs when they come out of the hip joint. Okay, so a little bit of distance between the feet, a little bit of distance between the knees. You're gonna draw the belly button down to activate the core, and then squeeze your glutes, raising the hips up into the air. And you're just holding and squeezing. You wanna make sure that the glutes are doing the motion and not the low back arching to come up to that height. Okay, pull your feet in a little bit, Molly, good. Good, this is one of those, again, you're holding for time. But then you can also turn this into more of a strength move by doing reps. So you could come down, touch your butt to the ground, and then come back up into a rep. Okay, so 2 different movements for this one. All right, good, nice job. All right, come on up, and we're gonna do 2 of the most basic strength moves, but we're gonna learn the most basic progression so that you can start out, not hurt yourself, and just start getting yourself into a workout routine. So the first one is a lunge. Again, a lot of people don't like lunges. They think they're scary. They think they hurt. But again, if we're gonna do them, we wanna make sure you're doing them the right way. So the easiest progression, or the easiest place to start with a lunge, is stationary. So I'm gonna have the ladies in a stationary position. They're just gonna step out, bend the front knee a little bit, leave the back leg straight, and return to the starting position, okay? So they're just stepping out. Watch the front knee. Don't let this come past 90 degrees, and then they step back, and they would switch legs. Good, so they're sitting back on the heel of the front leg, not letting that knee get over the toe. Okay, so now they're coming all the way down into a bent knee lunge. If you're just starting out, you might want to try just the straight leg lunge. So go ahead and show the straight leg. So that back leg stays straighter and you don't come down as low. For some people, dropping low and coming back up could be a difficult challenge for them. Okay, so then with a push-up, we're going to show where you would exactly start for a push-up. Push-ups scare people, again, but you can start just on a wall. Okay, so we're going to have them walk right over here to the wall and show you a push-up on a wall. So if you've never done a push-up before, but you want to get into working out, here's a push-up just off of a wall. April and Molly are both going to demonstrate. Abs are tight, you're on your toes, and you're trying to drop your chest down to where your hands are. So your head will be above your hands still. Go ahead. And you're pushing back up off the wall. Again, basic push-up. Everyone can start with this unless you've got some sort of shoulder issue, which again, then you should try to get that checked out before you start your exercise routine. Okay, once this becomes easy and you can do 15, 20 reps against the wall, now you're ready to start lowering your hands. All right, so the next thing you would do is go to the back of the couch. You'd go to maybe 4 or 5 stairs up your stairwell at home and just keep lowering your height of where your hands are. And that's gonna keep progressing you down to where you're doing full on the floor push-ups.